Mactoon, what about my guy, the Polish guy who went to space, and then in 2019 he said,
"Yeah,
it's flat in Polish." I showed you.
I'll be happy to answer that. So I've watched the entire interview there, and that was a sarcastic question. If you read the whole thing and you actually speak to somebody who speaks Polish and have them describe to you that conversation, it was a sarcastic question.
He looked very serious in the video.
Like I said, ask somebody.
2 years later,
somebody that knows.
that.
Ask somebody that knows Polish to give you an overview of that conversation.
That's gonna take too much time.
Vince, my man, I got you covered. I'm from Poland, so I can fully explain to you the whole interview. I know that you wanted to run away, but I ain't gonna let you. I'm recording this as soon as I saw you saying
That's gonna take too much time.
You cherry-picked one very short quote from Hermaszewski. Let's hear it first.
Czy Ziemia rzeczywiście jest kulą zawieszoną w kosmosie?
Jest płaska.
Case closed. The Earth is flat, said the man who was in space, which does not exist on the flat Earth. The interview itself is about 20 minutes long, so I also not gonna show it fully. If you want, I could do a translation, so let me know in the comments if you are interested in that.
Przygotować się do awaryjnego lądowania, bo nie wiemy, czy dobrze nas rakieta wyniosła, czy nie. Chciałem zerknąć na Ziemię, żeby zobaczyć, bo a nuż, zejdziemy to... Ale widzę, spojrzałem okrągła, rzeczywiście jest zachód słońca.
At this point in the interview, he clearly states that the Earth is round. Half of the interview is him talking about the whole flight, from the start, the experiments he carried on the station, and the return to the Earth. Stuff that's impossible on a flat Earth. At the end, the interviewer mentions some flat Earth group that wants to raise some funds for a drone that would verify if the Earth is round or flat. Of course, Mirosław sees it as a kind of silly thing, right? So he responded in a only possible way. A fucking sarcasm.
Jedno pytanie. W tym roku w Polsce powstał tak zwany startup, czyli przedsięwzięcie innowacyjne, którego celem jest zbudowanie drona, który ma potwierdzić lub zaprzeczyć temu, że Ziemia jest rzeczywiście kulą zawieszoną w kosmosie. Pan tam był. Czy Ziemia rzeczywiście jest kulą zawieszoną w kosmosie?
Jest płaska. Tak jak oczekują oni. Nie spodziewałem się co prawda tego pytania, ale zapewniam pana, że jest płaska.
So, what we have here is an account from a person that was in space. He described his mission, which was impossible on a flat Earth, followed by a sarcastic response to a silly question. At the end, I'm gonna show you this chart over here. Two questions. First question, what shape is the Earth? Second question, was Hermaszewski in space? If the Earth is a globe, and he was in space, then his whole story is true, and his response for that silly question was indeed sarcastic. If the Earth is a globe, but he was not in space, then his story is a lie and he's not valid. If the Earth is flat, and he claims to be in space, then we have a contradiction, and his story is not valid, because he's lying. And finally, if the Earth is flat, and he was not in space, then he's lying about him being in space. So one more time, he's not trustworthy. Flat earthers taking a guy who was in space as an authority has to be one of the stupidest things. Ja pierdolę, co za debile, kurwa, ogarnijcie się!